Marks the last day of Uhuru Kenyatta presidency that has spanned a decade. And as he departs both State House and Harambee House, focus is now shifting to what kind of legacy he leaves behind. Citizen TV's Brenda Wanga reports on Uhuru Kenyatta's highs and lows in the highest office in the land as pitched by the president himself.
In just a few hours, Kenya's fourth president will hand over power to the fifth, marking the end of his 10-year, two-term tenure as the head of the republic.
We have every 5 years without fail.
And in his last address to the nation as president, President Uhuru Kenyatta outlined what he says have been the milestones of his administration.
My administration, together we have fostered an integrated devolution as a way of life in our country. We have reinforced our educational and technical excellence, and we have also successfully led the nation through the worst global health crisis in over a century. We also turned a number of challenges that we inherited and those that emerged during our tenure into areas of opportunity for a better Kenya.
Uhuru Kenyatta taking great pride in the change in the country's infrastructure landscape under his leadership. The president says under his administration, a total of 11,500 kilometers of road have been added to the national network.
My administration has upgraded Kenya's infrastructure in terms of roads, ports, bridges, fiber optics, power generation and transmission, and as a result, Kenya now stands out as an investment destination of choice and a continental as well as a global hub.
We are supposed to have, according to
the education agenda is another area where the outgoing president says his government has scored highly. The introduction of a new curriculum and expansion of the higher education space standing out for the president.
To further enhance the competitiveness of our workforce, we have placed the nation on a pathway to competency-based curriculum, which institutionalizes a system that seeks to nurture creativity and innovation in our children.
Aside from being the president under whose reign the devolution agenda rolled out that has seen counties get 2.5 trillion shillings for development, the president also lauded the work his government did in enhancing service delivery across different government departments in the country. The establishment of Huduma centers and the digitization of sections of government also featuring prominently.
Passport applications, birth certificates, marriage certificates, business registration, driver's licenses, and so many others can be done online from anywhere in the world. As a digital government, we successfully transitioned from analog to digital television and radio.
But perhaps the biggest legacy the president says he is leaving is an economy that has grown significantly under his watch.
From my predecessor, President Kibaki, we picked up a country that was the 12th largest economy in Africa to its current position as Africa's 6th largest economy. We have almost tripled the wealth of our nation from a GDP of 4.5 trillion in 2013 to close to 13 trillion currently. Consequently, the income per capita also rose sharply from Kenya shillings 127,065 per person in 2013 to Kenya shillings 245,045 per person in 2021.
The president also says he leaves behind a more secure country, more healthier with better access to medical care, and one that has a better relationship and status with its international partners. His parting shot:
and in every presidential decision I have made, and in every executive action I have taken, in every bill I have proposed and assented to, I have been guided by the dream of our forefathers, and that is the dream to eliminate poverty, ignorance, and disease, and to improve the quality of life of all Kenyans, and to create conditions for everyone to achieve their dreams.